Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. Today we'll be talking about some of the news topics from across the country. I'm Jay.
And I'm Alex.
And we're going to start with our first story today. This ad is brought to you by Carzuno, the easiest way to lease a brand new car in Thailand. Will the F1 ever make it to Thailand? Well, according to Prime Minister Srettha Thavisin, he's packed an international itinerary aimed at strengthening diplomatic and economic ties as well as showcasing Thailand's potential on the global stage. During his trip, he will attend the 2024 ASEAN-Australia Special Summit in Australia, holding important discussions with the Prime Ministers of Cambodia and Malaysia, focusing on issues such as travel facilitation, pollution and economic cooperation, and engage with Australian representatives on education and agriculture. In Germany, he will participate in the International Tourism Berlin before heading to France to meet President Macron. Attend the MIPIM real estate event and hold talks aimed at promoting Thai products, seeking Schengen visa exemptions for Thai tourists, and inviting Volkswagen to open a factory in Thailand. A significant highlight of his visit is his plan to meet the representatives of the Formula One organization to discuss the possibility of Thailand hosting an F1 event, underscoring his ambition to position Thailand as a key player in international sports and automotive industries.
F1 in Thailand. Why not?
Yeah, why not? We already got the MotoGP. Which province is the MotoGP in?
Chonburi?
That's absolutely wrong. It's in Buriram.
Damn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the irony though too. Did you see which team was racing in the footage there?
Red Bull.
Red Bull!
Yeah.
Oh, there's some irony there if you know your Thai politics. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into our next story, avoid some scandals. But yeah, apparently last year, almost 15% of the Thai population sought medical treatment for pollution-related illnesses.
Wow.
Yucky. Yeah, so in 2023, over 10 million Thais sought medical treatment for health issues linked to severe air pollution, exacerbated by farm burning and forest fires, particularly in the northern regions. The start of the 2024 saw a continued rise in toxic air-related health problems, with 1.6 million cases reported in just the first 9 weeks, highlighting an escalating crisis against Thailand's population of approximately 72 million. The pollution, mainly attributed to PM 2.5 particles, has led to a variety of chronic conditions, including lung cancer, bronchitis, asthma, and heart diseases. Northern cities like Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, and Lampong have been especially affected, recording unhealthy air quality levels. In response, the Prime Minister has pledged to improve air quality through legislative measures and initiatives like cloud seeding. Additionally, efforts to reduce pollution include recommendations for remote work and legal actions by citizens demanding governmental accountability for environmental management, culminating in a court order for the government to create an emergency air quality improvement plan within 90 days. So some accountability for the government from the people who are breathing in this toxic air. We are all victims, right? We're all living here in Thailand having to deal with pollution on a daily basis. And it seems like we're in the time of the year where it's particularly egregious. So, yeah, hopefully the government will respond to this and we'll get some solutions in the not too distant future.
I love solutions.
Aren't they great?
Yeah. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to our next topic today, which is regarding a Thai man who was caught sleeping it off after breaking into a police vehicle. Nong Pru police were surprised to find a Thai man asleep inside a police van parked in front of the station last Friday on March the 1st. Initially undetected with the van's engine off and windows shut, the man, believed to be between 40 to 50 years old and heavily intoxicated, was discovered face down and dissolved by officers. Disheveled. Earlier that day, he had been detained for public intoxication and released, only to later sneak back into the van. The situation prompted immediate medical intervention, with the man taken to Ban Lamung Hospital due to concerns of air deprivation. Authorities are now investigating the circumstances of his re-entry into the van and his previous detention.
Well, he really made that van his home, didn't he? I can't imagine getting arrested, putting in the car, getting released, and then, hey, no, put me back in.
Yeah, he was comfortable.
Get in there.
Yeah.
Hey, when you got a good nap spot, you got a good nap spot.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Anyways, more police stories. Now, arrests have been made following... Oh, excuse me. Let me start that again. Sorry. Arrests have been made following a raid on a drugs and firearms operation in Chonburi. That's right. So during a police raid in the Bunbung area of Chonburi, 3 Thai men were arrested following an informant's tip-off. The operation, led by the Bunbung police station, uncovered a cache of drugs and firearms at the residence of the primary suspect, 42-year-old Kun Kwan. The search yielded a 38 caliber handgun with ammunition, 2 air rifles, 1,164 methamphetamine tablets, 0.48 grams of crystal methamphetamine, and a long-barreled air gun. Kwan, along with 45-year-old Prakit and 56-year-old Pratip, admitted to owning the seized drugs and firearms, stating they had acquired the firearm components online for personal use. They now face charges related to drug offenses and illegal possession of firearms, with authorities conducting a detailed investigation to trace the origin of the confiscated items. It's so weird to me how Thai people, there's this culture of taking airsoft guns and like BB guns or whatever and modifying them so they become deadly. I don't know. In America, we just have normal guns all the time, so it's so easy. But
it's a lot more effective as well.
Yeah, it feels like a Fallout situation here.
Well, I'm not going to comment further on that story.
Fair enough.
Let's swiftly move on to our next story,
All right, then.
Which takes us to commercial development because it's having a negative impact on the beaches of Thailand. How dare they? Hua Hin, in particular, their main beach is facing a severe encroachment crisis, overshadowing recent issues at Phuket's Yamu Beach. A report on the Prachuap News Facebook page highlights a series of eateries and guest houses unlawfully extending up to 20 meters into the sea, significantly reducing public beach space. The situation has sparked public outrage, especially as local authorities appear to neglect the issue, contrasting sharply with the proactive measures taken in Phuket. The controversy stems from an incident at Yamu Beach involving a Swiss expat and a Thai doctor, leading to the demolition of an encroaching luxury villa. However, in Hua Hin, despite public calls for action and even attention from Prime Minister Srettha Thavisin, local officials have yet to address the encroachments effectively. The inaction is attributed to the building's connections to influential figures, challenging efforts to restore the beach for public use.
I mean, what is Thailand without beaches?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's such a big and important part of drawing tourists here. So when you overdevelop, like, for those tourists, all of a sudden you're taking away what they're coming for. I don't know. We gotta.
The last time I went to Hua Hin Beach, I saw some really beautiful villas, literally on the beach,
Right on there.
And I was like, "This doesn't look legal.
Yeah.
This definitely doesn't look legal."
Where are the
And
permits
it
for
looked
that?
like a very expensive kind of, like large villas, and I was like, okay.
I imagine you can just grease some palms too, like allegedly. But this is something when money's not an issue for you, you can probably do a lot of what you want to do.
Yeah. Anyways,
On to our last story. So there is a red panda rescue on the way as a wildlife illegal smuggling operation was caught at Suvarnabhumi Airport. Now, on March 5th at Suvarnabhumi Airport, authorities, in a coordinated operation with the Department of National Parks, Wildlife and Plant Conservation and the Customs Office, seized 87 wild animals from 6 Indian tourists headed to Mumbai. Hidden within 8 pieces of luggage, the haul included protected species like cotton-top tamarins, reptiles, macaws, lizards, and red pandas, cruelly packed for transportation without the necessary permissions. The luggage was confiscated and the animals were entrusted to the Department of National Parks, Wildlife and Plant Conservation for care and rehabilitation. The tourists are now facing legal charges for exporting protected wildlife, wildlife control violations, and possession of wildlife carcasses without authorization, highlighting the severe legal consequences of wildlife trafficking. What are they thinking? I don't even know. Man, I'm nervous if I have like a bottle of liquid that's over 100 milliliters in my suitcase going through security. These guys are smuggling 87 wild animals in 6 suitcases. How do they think they could do that? I don't know. How bad do they think airport security is?
There've been plenty of stories. Even like last year, there was a story of a couple of Indian women trying to smuggle. I think it was something ridiculous, like 20 exotic animals, including snakes, and in their luggage bag.
Yeah, that's what's happening here. That's the same thing. It's like, but like red pandas.
How red is a red panda?
They're pretty red. Like they're like the redheaded stepchild of pandas. Like,
are they as red as you on a sunny day?
Yeah, thereabouts. You can call me Red Panda from now on. I'll take it.
Makes sense. How do you say that in Chinese?
Hong Xiao Mao. Yeah, there it is.
I just heard Hung Bao. It's a really
Xiao
good
Mao.
restaurant.
That's it. I got you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, those are some of the news topics from across the country today. There are, of course, more stories on the Thaiger.com. We hope you have a great Thursday. We'll see everyone live.
Indeed.
Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, for all of our subscribers. Yeah.
But yeah, so please do join us. Until then, see you. Take care. Bye-bye. This ad is brought to you by Carzuno, the easiest way to lease a brand new car in Thailand.